Hey y'all, it is Scarlett back with another video. I know it's from a different angle this time, and I'm really sorry if the camera work is shaky. I do not have a tripod, but I'm super excited because I am, I guess I'm trying to figure out the word. I'm embarking, let's use that word, on my first project pan. I've never done one before. I've only been back into makeup for probably 2 years, so you know, I didn't have much to pan. I had to throw most of my stuff out. It was old, but I'm sorry for my throat. I live in Georgia, y'all. I live in the pine trees, and they are attacking hardcore with their pollen. Everything is yellow. Not that yellow isn't a great color, but it's not my favorite right now. Okay, so the rules of my project pan are that I will have 5 items in there at all times. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. I will be doing it for a period of 12 months, which will be from this April 1st, 2019 to April 1st of 2020. And it will be a rolling project pan. So when I finish or pan something, I will add another product. And so that's, it's pretty basic, pretty simple. I'll show you guys my progress probably once a month or, every 2-3 months if people are bored. I don't know, but we'll see. But for now, I want to show you my Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. As you can see, there is no pan in here. Not yet. I have had this palette for maybe 6 months. I have some wear in those greens right there. As you can see, I've used those quite a bit. I've definitely swatched this palette a ridiculous number of times. I've used the reds, as you can tell from the shadow around the pans. This palette is so hard to keep clean, y'all. Like, look at that. It's purple, and there's green around it. There's red. So that is one thing about the OG Take Me Back to Brazil palette, is that with this white background, you have to worry about all the shadows. Like, if you don't want it to be dirty on camera, oh well, you're out of luck. I would like to pan at least 1 shadow, up to 3 shadows in here. And so I have a choice. I can either leave it in my project pan until I've panned 3, but after I pan 1, I'm allowed to bring in a new eyeshadow palette or a new product. I don't have to replace one product of a type with a product of the same type. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know if I'll be able to hit pan on any of these shadows in a year, but maybe. And so I just want to pan this palette because I love it. I love the formulas. I love the colors. I want to use more color this year, this spring and summer. I want to use more color. And I do Pokemon Go community days, and so I've been doing Pokemon looks. Like, I did a Trico look, and I did a Chikorita look, and I did who else did I do? There was another green one that I did. Oh, I did Rayquaza. So I did like a yellow. Let's see. I'll show you guys. I did this yellow on my eyelid. I did this green. Well, actually, these 2 greens in the crease. Like, I did this one mostly in the crease, and then I did this in the corner. And I wore a red lip, which is going to be the next thing I'm going to talk about. I wore this. This is the, sorry about that. This is the ColourPop Disney collab. There we go. It focused. The Disney Designer Collection. This one is in Snow White. That'll focus. Yeah. And I was excited about this. I really was. But, like, I was kind of disappointed when I got it because it's just red. Like, it's not anything special. I'm going to try to set this down and see if it'll, yeah. And then, like, try to swatch my hand. But, yeah, this is the color right here. It is, let me get it in the light. It's just red. It's not anything super special. It's I mean, it's a nice red, but it's not anything that really just makes me reach for it or die to wear it. Like, it's not my go-to red. I don't have a real attachment to it, which is sad. But, I mean, it was only $7, and I'm super thrilled with the packaging. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. It's, gold. It's very heavy. Not heavy super, but, like, it's nice. It's got a good weight to it. It's not cheap at all. And I really like this packaging a lot. I got the Tiana lipstick as well because Tiana's my girl. I love The Princess and the Frog. I will forever love The Princess and the Frog. And so I got the Tiana lipstick, and I'm thrilled with it. I love it. It's a great color. And, yeah, so I was really happy with it. And just a little disappointed, just a little lackluster. So I'm putting it in my project pan to kind of just get rid of it. My go-to red before this was the Wet n Wild Balm Stain Ready or Not. And I love that still. They did discontinue it, but thank you, eBay. I got 2 more backups. So I'm happy to have those. And it's not my perfect red. It's kind of a dentine red. It reminds me of dentine gum. I don't know if anybody knows what dentine gum really kind of looks like because we're all kind of young, but my grandma used to chew dentine, and she passed away about 9 years ago. And so whenever I wear that red, I feel close to my grandma. So I do have an attachment to the Wet n Wild Balm Stain Red, but I guess it's kind of a weird reason. This is the Garnier Fructis Skin Perfection, what is it called? Anti-Dark Circle Roller. It has caffeine in it, and this is a great color for me. It is medium coverage. I love the roller on the end. It's really nice. I've had this, though, for a long time, and I really need to get rid of it. I need to use it up. And, I mean, the formula hasn't changed or anything, but, it's kind of getting a little bit grody. So I, don't really want to keep it for that long. And plus, the whole reason you have things is to use them up. And I do love this concealer. Oh, and one more rule that is in my project pan is that I have to use at least one of the items in my project pan every time I wear makeup. So I have to use this concealer or this lipstick or one of these eyeliners or my Brazil palette every time I wear makeup. So, that'll encourage me, to use what's in my project pan. So these are the last 2 items. Sorry, you guys, that was my power chair. I'm using a different one for right now. While the other one's getting repaired, I fucked up the hydraulics on it. It will not tilt back anymore. The seat won't. Oh, man, it's just, I don't even know what I did. I'm just a disaster perpetually happening. So these 2, this one is the, let me turn it so you guys can see it. It is the NYX retractable eyeliner in black. And this is a good eyeliner. I do like it. And don't think that I don't just because it's in my project pan. I am happy with it. I have liked it for a long time. This is the first one I've bought, though, and I haven't purchased a second one. But I tried the Slide On Glide On eyeliner in jet black, and I just figured out that I prefer that formula. They were on sale, so I bought the Slide On Glide On, and I like it. And I don't really have much product left in here. I'm not gonna do the whole let's put it on a note card and see how much progress I've made kind of thing. I am not that organized, shall we say. I am not Tosh from Too Much Tosh. I love her. She's fantastic. She's just such a sweet person, she seems like, and she has such a calming voice, and I don't know, I really just adore her. But I am just not as scientific as she is. I'm not as organized. So, I mean, I will just let you know, you know, kind of, yes, I've been using it. Yes, there's less of it, you know, that kind of thing. One thing about this eyeliner is that I do like it, but it's not as great in the waterline as the Slide On Glide On eyeliner, and that's why I'm panning it, and I probably won't repurchase this. It's great, don't get me wrong. It is great for, like, you know, under your, like in your lash line or whatever, but it's not great for your waterline. And also, one of the main reasons for panning this Garnier Fructis concealer is because it's not cruelty-free. It's one of the few cruelty-free things I have left in my collection, and I do want to get rid of it. I did keep it because I'm looking for a dupe. This shade, this coverage are perfect. I currently have the ColourPop. Gosh, I don't even know which one it is, but it's a ColourPop concealer. And it's great. The color is great. It's a great match for me, but it's a little too full coverage. I'm not really crazy about how it dries down. And I have an e.l.f. Concealer that is a little bit too light for me, and I mixed in some BB cream with it. It was a little bit too much full coverage as well, but when I mixed in the BB cream, it did get better, and so I think I'm going to do that with the ColourPop one to make it usable. And so as soon as I get done with the Garnier one, I will put one of those into my project pan. This is the Pixi, hold on, let me read it, and then I'll let you read it. Eye Bright Liner. I have had this for quite a while. I actually wore this in my ceremony to my ex-partner. It is lovely. I am very, very happy with this. It is great for brightening up your inner corner. It's great for your waterline. And this might be weird, but I actually use this as a lip liner because I cannot handle trying to pick out a lip liner color that matches my lipstick. And hold on, I'm going to take a juice break because my throat is just awful. Whew. Better. Sorry, guys. And I use this as a lip liner because I, like, put it around my lips, and then I kind of just blur it with my finger and blend it in to my face makeup. And it highlights my lips. It makes them look a little bit fuller. And it also goes with every lipstick that I have. I'm actually considering trying the CoverGirl clear lip liner now that they've gone cruelty-free. I just ordered a blush from them, and I have a bronzer from them. I'll probably talk about that later in another video. But I do really love this, and I would like to get a new one. It's just this one has been in my collection for a while, so I feel like I need to use it up. And I'm going to show you guys. I don't really want to roll this out too far, but I only have a little bit of it left because it doesn't roll back in. It is kind of the thickness of the barrel. And it is a great color, though. I'm going to... I keep putting my hand over the camera. You know what? I'm just putting you guys down for a second, and it's going to have to be okay. But I'm going to do a little swatch right next to the Snow White lipstick that I did a second ago. But this is very creamy. It's very brightening, like it says. It blends in really well with my skin tone. As you can see, like it's right there. I mean, it brightens, but it's not like sparkly. It's still pretty subtle. Let me see if I can put it under the light and you can see it better. There you go. But see, up against that Snow White, it kind of, you can see how it would brighten my lips. And I don't know, I have such mixed feelings about that Snow White shade. Like, if anybody else bought Snow White, tell me how you feel about it. Like, do you feel like it looks really good on you? Is it your go-to red? Like, what is your go-to red? And what is your skin tone? I am like a medium light skin tone, or light medium. I'm on the light end of medium. And I have like, I'm mostly neutral, but I lean warm. And so I kind of struggle a little bit to find things that work for me. But anyway, you can see the the liner, and I kind of want to use it up just because I've had it in my collection for a long time, but it is really good. I highly recommend this. You can get it at Target. I don't know where else they sell Pixie, because where I live, it's only sold at Target. But yeah, so these are the first five items in my first project pan. I'm super excited about it, guys. I'm thinking that out of my Brazil palette, I will probably end up panning one of the greens first, just because that's what I seem to be using a lot lately. I seem to be using these two greens a good bit. This one already has like a dip in it. But, and this one has a little bit of a dip, and that one is like working on a dip. It's thinking about having a dip. But I'm not really sure what I'll use this summer. I'm kind of hoping to use the yellows a little bit this summer and maybe use the purple some more. The purple this one is thinking about having a dip as well. It's considering it, maybe, thinking about it. But I'm hoping to really pan one of these. I would be really excited to do that. I've never panned an eyeshadow in my life, guys. I have gotten pretty close. I got a significant dip in a silver eyeshadow that I had for a while, and then it went bad. The formula changed because I didn't wear makeup for several years while I was with my partner, and ended up having to throw it out, and I was so sad. And then I had a quad that I had some pretty good dips in, but one of my friends just left an abusive relationship, and she didn't wear makeup either, and I had put that quad on her while she was at my house, and it looked really good on her, and so I just gave it to her instead of panning it, and it wasn't cruelty-free anyway, so, I just gave it to her. And so I've been so close to panning, and I'm sorry about my voice, I really am, but I've been so close to panning, and I just haven't made it there yet. And also, has anybody panned a black eyeshadow? Has anybody ever panned one? Because I'm very interested, to know. Black is put into almost every palette. I mean, you see that they put in a black here, and they put a black into the original Zodiac palette, and they tend to put, a black, a brown, a gray, something like that in most of their palettes to give you a chance to deepen it up, maybe make something a little more neutral, even if it's, a Brazil palette or whatever. But has anybody panned a black eyeshadow? I'm so interested to see if somebody has. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below about my project pan, or let me know your tips on project panning. How do you feel about my rules? Do you think I'm going about this in a decent way? And I was inspired by Kelly Gooch. She pans a lot, and LS pans a lot, and Tosh pans a lot. So I was inspired by them to kind of do a project pan, and also Andrea Montiliano project pans some, and so I just want to kind of see what I can do in a year, and I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know if you like this video. Give it a like, and subscribe if you want to hear more about my life and about my journey of healing through makeup and reclaiming my bodily autonomy. Okay, I love you guys dearly, and I hope that you're well until I see you again. Bye.